minus the cars here, it's getting empty here, right?
These are, this is ours, that's ours, that's ours, that's ours. Like that we drive.
We still won't show that one because we haven't made a video on that.
Yeah, but there's it's starting to thin out. You're starting to be able to see air gaps. The big machine's gone. We got 4 trucks out of here, a mower out of here, and the truck bed cap thing all out up to the auction.
And 4 trucks up there, right? We didn't show them.
We didn't show them, but they've seen them in video.
Yeah, the 6.4's up there, the V10's up there, the 6 liters up there, and the bucket truck's up there, all ready to go.
Yeah, small stuff. I mean, we got a Walker for sale.
We still got the X marks in the garage, still messing around with them yet.
Haven't had time to dedicate
go through them.
But
you're probably wondering though, why we're rushing a lot of stuff to this auction. Not rushing it, but we're getting rid of a lot of stuff. Yeah, and you've probably been wondering why we've been getting rid of so much stuff so quickly. And
there hasn't been a ton of landscaping videos.
Yeah.
In a while.
And if you noticed in the last video or 1 or 2 ago, we said we had a big surprise. The garage was going to be wiped clear. Unfortunately, that surprise fell through. But you want to explain to them what that was?
That was the piece of property, right?
Yeah, so basically...
Yeah, it sucks to talk about it.
Yeah, it does.
We had a piece of property booked for our side hustle, for the buying and selling of the vehicles and the machines and everything, and we were still in the process of finding some, but we found a piece of property. We're ready to sign on the dotted line, and it fell through. And we were still in the process of finding other properties, but we thought that was the one. We were days away from signing on the X, and we were going to be on our way with that property. In terms of the repairs, everything could come out of the house and we could do it over at the spot, but it fell through. That's why we didn't want to show it. I don't even want to talk about it because it sucks to even talk about.
It was the perfect spot.
Yeah.
And it was only 10 minutes away.
Yeah. We're still looking, but in terms of this auction just happened to pop up where we could sell our stuff and set a reserve if we wanted to, which we did for most of the stuff, but it's the perfect time to sell all the 3 trucks that had the plows on them with the winter time coming up. My prediction is we're going to get a lot of snow this winter since it hasn't snowed in the past 2 winters, but that's another story for another day. But the bucket loader is a perfect spot to put it in an auction and let them take care of the pictures and dealing with the people, and we just get payment right to our bank account and not have to deal with anyone.
Yeah, and the target of the audience is equipment. It's all equipment based, usually, for the most part.
Yeah, it's a good auction for that. It's not someone's selling a car door, someone's selling like a boiler out of their basement. It's not like an auction where it's everything in once. It's basically equipment and vehicle related. It's not a mix of all different categories and stuff. But I don't know.
I think we'll do well.
Yeah, a lot of driving in the past week and a half to get all this stuff up there, which is all built into the budget of what the reserve is set at for each item and how much we actually have into each item, what we need to get out of it to be profitable, and what we're shooting for to make a good bit of money. I don't know. We got the loader up there. That was the final icing on the cake, along with that skid steer and the truck bed cap, which I found on the side of the road coming back from one of my trips last week. So even if we get $100 or $200, found it on the side of the road and drove it up to the auction and dropped it off. So
yeah.
If we get 50 bucks, we just made 50 bucks. So it is what it is on that.
But with that said, yeah, we're getting closer towards making this more of a legit thing.
Yeah.
Making this a main gig instead of a side gig.
Yeah.
Well, in parallel with the landscaping business.
Yeah, landscaping's not going anywhere. As you can see, I mean, the sun's shining. We got a lot of leaves down already.
Yeah.
A lot of leaves. We're going to be starting earlier than we think. Our next video is going to be setting the leaf loaders up in the boxes on the truck, right? So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this video up, but show them the truck real quick. We got good news on the dump truck.
Oh, yeah. This is the one that we got a couple months back. And that bunch of them we got of them.
Yeah.
But we got this one.
Everything's almost gone from that auction except
a couple small things,
this truck and like a snowplow and a cap, I think. Everything else is gone.
Yeah.
We bought 44 items.
So we got the box truck over there. The one we still have. But
44 items we bought and there's 4 left.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What did we pay? 300 bucks?
Yeah.
It was sold with a bill of sale only, no title, and we just got a call from Rich the other day, the guy that we dealt with at the auction who stuffed us all. He found the title for the truck. You're probably looking at it, some of you might think, wow, that's a nice looking truck. That's what we see it as. And some of you might be thinking, what a piece of crap. But the good news is we got a title now, so we can title it, we can register it, and when we eventually do something with it, we'll be able to take it to car shows and truck shows and drive it on the road, and not have to fight to find a title or get a title made or however that process works. But 300 bucks, you can't beat it. I think it's a 1972 or a 71. I think it's a 72.
Yeah.
Some surface rust, no rot whatsoever on the whole truck. It needs to be painted, and it needs it needs a motor, or fix the current gas motor. But we're thinking of doing a diesel swap at some point.
It'll be fun.
And painting the whole thing, and I mean the rims and the tires are already in good shape. But doing something really cool with it is something we can enjoy as a project that we're going to keep for ourselves. Because we flip these vehicles and these projects so fast, they're in, they're out. We can't really. We enjoy the fixing process, but we don't get to enjoy it by keeping something. And we're going to do something really cool with this.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first. This is what it looks like. We're not going to touch it anytime soon, but just stay tuned on this. I don't think we even showed them the inside, but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, it's inside's actually in very good shape.
Yep.
It's a double as good as the outside, I think.
And did we tell them about the excavator or no?
Let's show them that real quick. I forget. It might have been in a video. I just didn't put it in.
We do not own the excavator anymore.
Yeah.
We made a video 3 months back on how to buy one of these, what to look for and everything. And we sold the excavator to a neighbor right up the street. Otherwise, we weren't going to sell it. Did a lot of sitting this year. We didn't really use it very much. And made a deal with our neighbor up the street to buy it from us. We can borrow it from him whenever we want, he says. We'll probably just go the route of renting if we need one for here or there. We're going to buy another one in the next year or two. But just right now, financially, it made sense because we sold it for a good amount of money. It's like brand new. I mean, it's dirty because it had mud here the other day. So we're going to clean it up. But it's been sitting here all year long pretty much, other than maybe 10 hours of use, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's good. It's also bad. We don't have an excavator now, but we're one auction away from finding another excavator to just have sitting here. Something maybe not as nice and new, just to screw around with on the couple jobs that we needed on, because we did it, the one retaining wall and paver job.
We ripped out a lot of bushes with it too, actually.
Back in April. Yeah, and then May we ripped the bushes out, and then besides that, we didn't use this on any jobs.
Yeah.
We bid a ton of jobs that would require this, but people were not spending money like they used to, and people were cutting our bids in half, and we're priced right in line with the market. And then you just get the people with no insurance coming in bidding in half. But aside from all that, this machine got sold to our good friend up the street, and we are we'll find another one in the future. I'm not too worried about it. I did the same thing with the first one. I sold it because the work was light back in 2015. Ended up picking this up. We had it for 3 years. It worked great. It benefited us more than renting a machine for over the 3 years, and we send it on up the street to our neighbor who's going to use it for a lot of property work at both of his properties, and I think he's going to send it on its way in the next year or two also. So look at it. I mean, it only has 400 hours on it. It's a solid machine, and it needs nothing other than a new home, because we're not using it right now. We're too busy with, I mean, look at it. They're falling right now. This is October 2nd. Look at this.
Look at all these.
This was grass like 3 days ago, and some of these trees are half done already. So we're going to be doing 2 months of full, busy full fall cleanups. And even if we got an excavating job, we are fully booked with leaves, so we don't need the excavator right now. That's why it was a good time to let it go.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about the Versavac real quick, because that's in the background over there?
And then
that's going on its way too. We don't own that anymore either.
We sold it on eBay. Somebody has a bunch of them for like a tree farm, I think he said, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they use these for all the pathways and everything to suck the leaves up. But the guy already knows what it is. He's very familiar with it. Like we said, he has 6 of them, so he knows how they work, how they hook up. And it'll be going out of here in a couple days. It's already paid for, and that's going on its way.
The first person, we actually had it on 2 auctions, because the first one didn't actually work.
The first guy was ready to pick it up the day after the auction ended on eBay, and he thought he was hooking this up to his pickup truck and going out to do leaf cleanups. He thought that that's what this was meant for.
Yeah.
It really pissed us off because he wasted a whole week of an auction. He bid on it and then he ended up backing out because he said you didn't read the description, where it specifically was stated this is pulled by a tractor, run off of a 3-point hitch with a PTO, and it has lawn and garden tires on it. This guy thought he was literally going to hook up with his truck and drive it down the highway and take it home. There's no lights on it, there's nothing. It's for
off-road use. Yeah.
The guy didn't read it. I'm sorry I didn't read the description. It was about this long stating everything about it, and you just wasted an entire week of our auction. We had other bidders and everyone bidding on it and ended up not even answering us. So that's the benefits of selling online. You get a lot of people wasting your time, and you also make a lot of good sales, so it can go either way. But we no longer own this. We're thinning out the herd here.
Yeah.
Because the goal is to try and find property somewhere that we can do this more on a full-time basis along with the landscaping, because we're off for 4 months in the winter. We can make it a full-time thing then and get it out of here. No, we're not selling our house. No, we're not selling the landscaping business. And no, we're not going bankrupt. We have to sell everything. It's the right time to sell before we get absolutely nailed, I think, with snow.
Yeah.
Back here's, this is going to be up to here in snow, I feel like. And I don't want all this stuff back here fighting to get it all out. So it's a good time. The weather's still halfway decent to let this stuff go. So.
And I think we're going to prosper with this becoming a business very, very soon. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be a good hustle.
Yep. I mean, because our lawn maintenance route is only a couple days a week, 3 days or so.
Yeah, 3.5 maybe, depending on
Leaves
rain.
is full time for a month and a half, not even 2 months. Spring cleanups is a few weeks. Mulch is a few weeks. So we're going to mix in this side hustle as a full-time thing and have 2 full-time things going. So hopefully it's just better content for everyone who's watching to be able to tune into.
So we're going to be a lot of equipment-based stuff, because that's mainly what we're dealing with: equipment and vehicles and trucks, and
specifically in the winter too.
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence of snow plowing. I really don't want to do it. We're set up for it, but I'm not sure which way we're going to go yet. So it will be a lot of flipping and a lot of buying and selling equipment, repairs, so you name it. Subscribe if you're new. We are going to the GIE Expo in Louisville, Kentucky, October 17th through the 20th. So we will be down there, me and Jim.
yeah.
Come say hello if you see us. We'd love to meet everyone watching. We'd love to meet all the other YouTubers that don't even know about us, which is the majority of them. But we're going to head down there for a few days and have a good time. So that'll wrap this video up. If you can close it off.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for watching as usual. And stay tuned for some more. We'll keep you guys updated on everything that goes on.